It's like, hey guys, this is Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Happy Saturday. Wanted to pop into your world today and talk about some reflections from this week, and then also 2 tips of what you can do and make you feel better today, and really be able to brighten up your Sunday. If you're really struggling a little bit, or you've kind of hit a slump, or you've hit a wall, I have 4 tips for you when it comes to reflections that I know have made a big impact for me, and 2 quick things that you can do right now today before the end of your day to make tomorrow even brighter and better. So first of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Hey Carol-Ann, thank you guys so much for catching yesterday's live video when I was talking about oh my gosh, when I was talking about taglines. I've had almost 500 views on that video, and I think that's the best that I've ever done. So I'm like super excited and pleased for that. So going back to when you're hitting a slump, you feel that you're a little tired, you're a little drained, you feel like you haven't got any traction going on. Hey Dora. So, when you're popping in, say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me where you're popping in from, whether you're on the road or, you're safe at home. So when you're feeling that slump, when you're feeling that struggle and that negativity, I know that, maybe you haven't had a response going on within your world. Maybe, there's been some lack of engagement on your page. Maybe, conversations aren't quite going the way that you've intended. Maybe you haven't had a new teammate for a couple weeks or a month, or, maybe you haven't had any sales and made any money today, or, in the last couple days, and you start questioning what you're doing, and you start questioning those feelings within you, like maybe you're not on the right track, maybe you're not going in the right direction. You're just having that little bit of doubt and that faith. So, but you understand that everything has this ups and downs. I mean, winter comes and summer comes, and the hills go up and the hills go down. And that is the life of an entrepreneur. And as my dad said, if you want to make money, steady money, get a job. But the life of an entrepreneur, when he had his first business, when he bought some heavy duty equipment and wanted to run his own logging company, it was nervous and it was scary, because you're having a great day and then you have a breakdown and then you have a really great set and you do some great logging on this block, and then the guys went outside the boundaries and we had to pay fines because they cut down the wrong trees. It's the same way, but what kept him going and what keeps us all going as entrepreneurs, whether we're budding or whether we're experienced, because we have these ups and downs all the time, doesn't matter whether we're newbies or we're old hat, that we have to have vision. We have to have that long distance plan that we are benchmarking ourselves against. And so I want to share 2 things that I do, but before that, it's just understanding that this is normal. It's normal. So we have to have some tenacity. We have to be tied into a tight community that we can build each other up off of. So when we're having, a bad day, there's people within our world and our environment that aren't. So they keep us going up. But I know for me, self-development was key. For me, being able to, not just think, they're just talking about that fluff. This doesn't really mean anything. I got to be focusing on these. But really, self-development is key. It's just, being able to pop in and take a motivational video on YouTube or an audio. And for me, in my community that I've paired myself with to grow myself and grow my business, we have morning wake-up calls every morning where someone shares for, 10, 15 minutes that there's great things happening. And it's really hard to feel all down and bluesy and in the dumps and feeling in a slump when you've got such an amazing community to tie and affiliate yourself with. The other one that I love to do that lifts me instantly is do something that will impact other people. So for me, it could be a blog post or it could be a video, because I want that instant gratification that I've gone out there and I've reached out and touched somebody, I've helped them in their day, I've given them a jolt upward. And so therefore, I know that makes me feel better. So it goes forward with that. But there's 4 questions, actually. There's 4 things that I want you to ask yourself. And that is, when you're reflecting in your week, it's really important that you make time. Okay, you can pick a time and pick a day, pick a week. Hey Chantel, good to see you. Hi Paula. It could be the same time on a Sunday, or it could be on a Monday or Wednesday, whatever day of the week it is, but be consistent. And I'm going to write these in the comment sections. I'll edit these in. You have to explore your week. You know, you really do need to take a moment of reflection, of really knowing when you're working with that vision and that alignment moving forward down the train tracks. So ask yourself these 4 questions. What were my strengths and my weaknesses for the week? Okay, what are my strengths and what were my weaknesses this week? I know, big hugs, Carol Ann, too. So what have we done that worked and what didn't work? Okay, the second question, what have we done that has worked and what hasn't worked? The third question I ask myself when I do my reflections is, what mistakes have we made and what lessons learned? Because truly, my dad used to say, we don't make mistakes, we just have the opportunity to learn lessons. And some of us has to learn them a few times, right? So you can laugh with me with that one. But what mistakes have we made and what were those lessons learned? And the fourth one, which is super powerful, what would we do differently if we were to do that all over again? And that one is the biggest one, really. It truly is. Because if we can take the time to just reflect back on that, if I had to do it all over again, what would I do? You know? So, you know, pick that time, pick that day, do that scheduling, and ensuring that personal development is a priority for yourself. You know, it has to be. It's part of that self-care. It's part of that nurturing. It's part of putting good things in our mind so we can put more good things out there in the world. So as you can see, I'm getting all prettied up. It's date night tonight for me and my husband. I'm very excited. He's going to take me out for supper, especially after last night's celebrations for our Edson Small Business Gala event that we had. So you guys have a fantastic evening. I look forward to seeing you on the sunny side of life tomorrow. And I'll pop these notes and questions into the edits. You guys take care as always. If you found value, comment, tell me what you're thinking. Do you find this helpful? And you know what? There's some of you guys that have been sending me personal messages about what you want me to talk about. Keep doing that because that makes me happy. If I can do some extra homework for you and share it from my perspective, from my happy, uplifted, positive twist, I love doing that. So yeah, keep on sending me those private messages about what you want to talk about for the week. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys take care. Bye, guys.